Hey y'all, be reacting to Healin Good Precure episode 17. And as a heads up, I am watching this from Crunchyroll's website for anyone that's curious on that. Now, without further delay, I'm gonna start this reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, I'm pumped up. And I actually love seeing Toei's little logo. Okay. One of those kids is a little bro. That's adorable, little kid. Huh. Gotta admit though, food does look pretty good. And it's actually really nice to get to see more of Chio's expanded family. Oh. I just hope the biology doesn't interrupt the fun, although they probably will. They probably will. Yes! That's cute! Yes! Told you, aw, that baby's so cute! Yes! I've actually been wanting to see some sibling interactions in the series. Because Noroka's the only child, and then the age gap between Hinata and her sister's humongous. Healing good. Oh, that song. Love it. Although I also have to be cautious too because I'm currently got one strike in my account. I was able to dispute 2 of the 1 strikes against my channel, but I'm just hum it, just play it. And that's always one of my favorite parts when you just see Rate jumping around. Just so vibrant and full of life. And a relatively good representation of the series too. You see them shop around in some bits, then the second half gets pretty action packed. Kind of like the series itself too. First half you have the build up, character bonding, introducing character conflict. In the second half you get fights. I just hope that for this episode the choreographer gets back into the quality of how it looks like in the opening and some of the first few episodes of the series, because ever since Toei came back from postponing, and it's not just for Healing Good Precure, it's also for Digimon 2020. Ever since their shows have come back, there has been a noticeable dip. So it isn't just Healing Good Precure, it also applies to Digimon 2020 also. Just something I'm noticing. Or who knows, maybe they're just saving up for the bigger episodes. I would like to hope. Finance, hospitality, training, Kiba. Temporary though. I like how Hinata got so hyped up about that though. Shows you how much she's trying to hype up a girl. That's dang adorable. That's really surprising. I thought Hinata would have something dead set when it comes to goals. Yeah, I'm something else. I'm liking how big it's going to become a bit more absurd in the series. Oh, it's the lazy chick. Who looked like a chump that one time when Hinata overpowered this chick. I mean, yeah, she is beautiful. That isn't smooth talking. She legitimately is gorgeous. Didn't they try to hit up that place before, though? Okay, how much does she thirst for King Gilgan's D? That's really what I'm wondering. Jeez. And I understand mean that because that seems to be like her only character trait for the series. When it comes to like some of the big villains in the series, she seems to be the most, how should I say it, the most similar, because with Matsumoto, at the very least, he's got snippets of personality, like with this rapping, with this wanting to learn things constantly, wanting to get ahead of things, be assertive, you know? Hopefully they can do more for it. Oh. And Jill was born for this. Oh, I like how he's funny. He's got the face up. Oh man, they might fire like my ass off. Wow. Oh man. Actually, I was lucky Megaton can actually film himself. Because Nitron usually has those type of moments, so Megaton, that's a nice change of pace. I wonder if it has to do with the finances of the job. Could be that. Or maybe it's dealing with, oh, never mind. Oh. Maybe for good luck or for decorative purposes. You never know. Yeah, I was in love with the series whenever it has like sweet R&R moments like that. Oh, Premium now. That sounds like fun. So, Yucca Hot Springs. You can tell the animation looks stable because it looked like frames were sliding from the left to right when those when the guests came in. And nothing too extreme, but I got a comment on that because in the morning I was reacting to La Piece Relights, and that one had every frame looked beautiful from start to finish, so that's why I had to like, it was a big contrast for me there. Because in, oh, makes sense too. That's how you separate the 4-star areas and the 5-star areas. That really, really extreme minor detail. I'm assuming they're from Europe or the US or could be more Australia. Yo, English is good actually. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna give it extra points just for that. Ah. I mean, it was bound to happen though. Sometimes kids go to vacation with parents, and at that age, they sometimes don't appreciate the minor things until they're way older. For some kids. And it's perfectly natural too. I like that. That's yeah, now that's really interfering. Oh man. And that's why I love them. Oh, the mother's adorable. And I like how she's also using the knowledge she gained in the previous episodes because they had those type of buns just a few episodes ago. So I really like that. Ah, being all soon-to-dish about it. Oh, man. But hey, I like this though. It actually teaches Chio some adversity that not everything is going to come easy when it comes to being an innkeeper. There are going to be times when you struggle, when you deal with tough customers, and you're just going to have to grit your teeth and bear with it. You ain't going to be able to win them all, and I like that. Better that Chio learns this earlier than later in life. Ah, dang it. Really feel bad for the parents, though. I mean, oh. They really increased the stealth game. The Nugget would probably be able to get better at lion bugging. Not to look like she freaking sucks, just with the cat smile and the lined eyes. Probably the opposite for her. She probably doesn't have. Or who knows, maybe she might actually have time. I could be completely wrong on that. I'm sorry if I twitch sometimes. I really hit my hand pretty hard yesterday. Still recovering from the pain. Alright. It's gone now. Ah. But hey, stuff like that, that's how he shows you why she's truly meant for the job. When things like that are going on her that much, it shows you how much she really cares. Mm-hmm. Good. It actually does in a lot of instances. Unless the problem is that extreme, then this has the opposite effect. That, not saying directly to me, but then this can make someone commit crazy ass shit. Depending on the circumstances. Maybe she realized that Emily just wants to interact with people her age. That could be it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, at least you didn't flat out say no, though. Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay, that explains it. In that case, then that further justifies why she looked really darn angry. I mean, narrowly justifies it, of course. And plus, you can actually transition that into Emily setting herself up to converse with the other kids and becoming friends with them. So, hey, aside from Geo bonding with someone else, it could lead to multiple layers of fun too. So that's pretty smart, actually. Oh my. I mean, it's sort of big as fuck now. That's empty. What, the boot? Is she actually gonna... Nah, it can't be the boot. Probably a swing. Or who knows? This... Damn, it's a shame Rot... Oh, okay, so it was right. It's a shame that Rot's no matter the situation, she can never, like... Oh, so it was... Okay, it was the boot anyway. Okay, I guess that was some money there. Yeah, because the rain would have been too vague. If she would have infected the rain, I feel like it would have been tough to infect all the rain at once, considering it's multiple droplets. What happened to Chio's face? I mean, hopefully, for the love of Healin Good Precure, they actually, at the very least, animate the fight better and it lasts longer than just them blocking an attack from the Biogen, them dodging, them hitting the Biogen, them scanning, and them doing their main move where they take it down. Hopefully, the choreography for this fight ends up being better than what we had in the last few weeks. I hope. Although these transformations never stop to put a smile to my face. Simultaneously, though, there is a drawback. Since these are so well animated, once you get to the action sequences and you see the contrast in animation quality when animation is less than stellar, it really makes it easy to notice the dip. That's what a still? Come on now, okay, I did like the character animation with Hinata getting wet though, so there are some good snips here and there. What is that? Okay, speed lights in the background, barely any hair movement. Yeah, this is definitely Toei's C or even D team. Music's good though. If there's anything good in the series, that's come on, okay, this is going to be ending up being Toei's worst animated episode for Healin Good Precure. And more stills. This doesn't even feel like I'm watching an anime episode. Feels like I'm watching a PowerPoint presentation with like some voices in the background. And saying that, I actually do love Chiyo's determination to make Emily smile. That is actually cute on its own. And more stills with speed lines in the background. Now I'm feeling like I'm watching a low budget H anime. Because that's the type of tricks I see when Queen Bee, which is the worst hentai animation company, animates a hentai. It's giving me those vibes. And it's never good when an anime gives me those vibes. What is this? They didn't animate them like moving their arms and then throwing it like that. And yeah, just like I predicted it, just like the previous episodes, they dodge a few attacks, do a slight counterattack, and do the cure skin. Now they're going to do their main move. That was on the money. A shame. So I really thought that overall I still like the episode though, but this is the worst animated Healin Good Precure episode by far. I don't think there's any debate. Honestly, it's making me wonder what happened to Toei. That's I do like the cute little thing though, I gotta say. The cute little element. And I love her pouty face too, she does. I wonder if it's gonna give them an element to use. Oh! I actually like how they come in the clutch there. Hell yeah. I always love seeing Rata when she recovers though. It's cute. Especially the little tail wag. Well, what happened to the coin? But at least everybody's having fun though, that's what matters. And that's exactly what I was gonna think was gonna happen. Playing with Gio and her friends, and then it turns into her meeting friends her age. I like you though. Even though I could see the end result coming, the script executed that well enough. Not the animators. The animators did not. The animators did not deserve praise, but the writers do though. The writers, voice performers, music people deserve a good job. Like claps. The animators don't though. I hope this animation team that worked on this episode either improves or they stop working on Healin Good Precure. I hope they stop. I like that too, seeing some of her ambition. Because with Chio, that actually makes her a more detailed character, just to know that she has that kind of aspiration to succeed her mother, grandmother, and being the main innkeeper person someday. And that actually is pretty cool. Because it shows there's more to her than just wanting to help protect the world. And I really dig that. Okay. Here's how I'm gonna rate the episode. Let me just start out with the bad. The action sucked ass. I mean, there's no ends, ifs, and buts. It was pretty terrible. I mean, and I know it's always capable of better because I reacted. I pretty much reacted to almost every single Gegege no Guitar episode, and I reviewed all of Gegege no Guitar 2018. I know Toei can do better than this. I know they can. Because Gegege no Guitar was 98 episodes, and it looked beautiful from start to finish. And I remember Gegege no Guitar 2018. None of its episodes looked this bad. None of them. So that's something that's really slightly worrying, because even that Gegege no Guitar was worse, it never looked like this, where like it's nothing but like still shot slideshow. So you can tell they phoned it in here completely. Who knows if it was Toei, but so animation art quality, the worst for this series. Directing was pretty bad too, I gotta say, because it devolved into all the other, for like most of the other fights, just dodge, get hit, counterattack, and then okay, PV. Let's see if it. Okay, the character animation looks kind of slightly better because he's taking out his hair move. Okay, so it has some good snippets, some missiles move. Oh. Okay, okay, this is gonna be fun. She's in the middle! I knew it! Yes! Okay, I always like these games. Okay, now I gotta get back on focus of how I felt about this episode though. So yeah, the directing was some of the worst when it comes to the action too, I gotta admit. In saying that though, from a script standpoint, it actually had one of the better scripts. It was really nice to get to see Chio actually get more goals for herself. I really love that. And, oh, hello Evan Potus. Hope you're having a great day right now. Okay, back to what I was saying. It was actually nice to get to hear her main goal in the episode, And on top of that, seeing her gain more responsibilities, seeing her adaptability when it comes to dealing with little kids was actually really nice, especially when you see Chio deal through some adversity, because as you get older, you gotta learn how to deal with problems and how to resolve them. So I actually liked how she resolved the Emily situation. That was pretty dang cool. And another thing I liked about this episode too is actually seeing her little bro Toji. That was actually pretty dang nice because we get to see more of her expanded family circles, especially when we see the grandmother. That was actually nice, and the father too. So there were positive elements I can get from this episode. So that's how I felt. From the character standpoint, it did pretty good. From the story standpoint, first half was good. Second half, when it got to the action, I'm like, seriously, what the hell's the point? And this is something I wish Healin Good Precure did sometimes. If they're gonna have the D-Team anime episodes, why have the D-Team even bother with action? Why not just have a full episode where it's just a dialogue, comedy, and just have the script writers just go all out, give it the shitty animation team, but don't have action, and just have it like that. Why can't the series do it like Milka Dreamy? Because that's how Milka Dreamy does it. When Milka Dreamy has like a weak animation team, that's the other Matcha Girl anime area. When you see that the animators are out matching the can't handle something, here's what that anime does. It gets their worst, and it gets the animators that are their worst to work on dialogue-only episodes. And then when there's an action episode, it gets its better animators to work on the action-based episodes. That's something I feel like Healin Good Precure, and I've been preaching it since the first few episodes. They should be doing more of that. Because, don't get me wrong, I like my action, but if you're not going to have action, then don't bother having it for some episodes, you know? So yeah, that's how I feel about it. But for the most part, I like mostly what the episode provided. I just have to be perfectly honest, because if I see a series slumping, I gotta call it out. As for other things, I mean, I already beat the horse out of the animation art category. For the PV though, it doesn't really look great either. There are reasons that look good, like the missile attack, but then you can tell, like, Gio's chin, it was like slightly worrying. But hopefully though, so we can fix it up right before episode 18 airs. And the voice performances were good. I love them all. Especially the English. Now, that was actually nice. And that's why I'm going to rate this episode of a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional. I thought it was 5.5 out of 10. Just a smidge above average, because the script, it lifts this enough to be slightly above average. But at the same time, it was the most atrocious looking Healin Good Precure episode that I'm like, it wouldn't be fair giving this a 6. So that's why I was like 5.5, because I couldn't give this episode a 5 either, because it was good enough to give it more than a 5. So that's why the score from my end ended up being a 5.5 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Healin Good Precure episode 17. Be sure to comment your thoughts on how you feel about more action in the comment section below, or the episode itself. Rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and also thank you, Aaron Potis, for watching my video. Have a great and safe day, and I'll see you guys later. If you come back for more, if you come back for my Digimon 2020 reaction, which I'll be definitely reacting to that, and approximately 25 to 20, no wait, more like 26 to 27 minutes. But anyways, y'all, thank you all so much for watching, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye bye.